Hi, I'm Donald with Steam Bright Supply, and today I'm going to show you one of our portables. This is the Goliath, really like a little miniature electric truck mount. It's got some very unique features, and we're going to share some of them with you. First of all, we do use a 2-inch port on this. This allows you to use both 2-inch or 1.5-inch hose. We have, you can run either one. We've also put a auto defoamer needle valve on here. This machine is an auto dump pump, and auto dump extractors only have the ability to auto dump water and not suds. So by being able to inject foam allows you to have continual auto dumping. And yeah, you put defoamer in this, like a liquid defoamer, and just set the needle to inject a small amount. Here we use water cover switches for all the controls. Down here we have a stainless steel dump valve. Now this is a special no clog stainless steel dump valve. When you open it up, the water actually comes out the bottom here. It has a little shelf built in it for you to put the lip of the bucket so you catch all the water drippage. There's other unique features on this. We probably should actually make a separate video just showing the advantages of this valve over some of the other ones used in the industry. But it's designed to really last a lifetime. We do use 5-inch casters on the front of the unit and 12 on the rear. That is going to help you travel up downstairs real well. Now this particular unit has it's autofill and auto dump, so it does have an autofill connection here. This is one of the auto dumps. Now what's also unique about the Goliath is it's dual discharge ported. Now here we have a garden hose connection on it, but you could take this off and when you're doing water extractions actually change this over to a 1.5-inch barbed connection for doing flood restoration. The reason why that's important is this pump pushes over 30 gallons a minute out of the hole, and if you're doing water extractions, there's no way you can push 30 gallons a minute through a garden hose. So it kind of works as a dual function unit, both as a carpet cleaning unit or as a flood pumper. Here we have a pressure gauge, a pressure adjustment knob. You can run this machine all the way as low as 50 psi, or you can turn it all the way up to 500. This is your high pressure out. It's dual corded. We do provide 50-foot power cords with the unit. It does have a built-in circuit locator. It tells you when you're plugged in on separate circuits. That's the green light. It lights up. It does have a power fan in the back to keep the housing cool on the motor compartment. Now here on the lid, we hinge the lid so that it actually will ride up or down. Now that's important. We found on some of the models they only pivot on some brands, and what happens when the machine is turned on, it'll crush the back side of the gasket and causes you to have to replace the gaskets on a regular basis. This unit, when it sucks down, it's being sucked down evenly, and you won't have gasket replacement issues like in other models. Now if we look at the inside of the unit, this is powered with 4 2-stage vac motors. Now each pair of vac motors is in series. That means the exhaust of the first vac motor is sucked into the intake of the second vac motor, and each of those pairs is ported individually inside the waste tank. In fact, if we look in here, you'll see there's 2 stacks, and that allows for higher airflow and higher inches of lift with this combination. Inside the unit, we have a stainless steel 30+ gallon a minute auto dump pump with a built-in float mechanism. As the water level comes up, it'll automatically turn on. This machine, we also include a lint filtration device that captures all your carpet fibers and lint out of the water before it even reaches the tank. I think that's pretty much everything. And oh, we do also have an additional feature on the where you can have a heat exchanger. We found that we're actually generating about 14,000 BTUs of heat that's coming out the bottom of the machine. So we're utilizing that as an option with free energy. By putting a heat exchanger underneath the machine, we can get the water pretty hot.
Is that from the vac motor exhaust?
Yeah, vacuum motor exhaust. So two options with a unit is you can have a heat exchanger which won't use any electricity at all. We get up to a 30-degree temperature rise with that. We can also put a 1800 watt inline heater inside the housing, but it'll go to a third power cord if you go with that option. You can also do both and kind of have a complete heat system where it'll preheat off the heat exchanger and then post-heat off the electric heater, and it's definitely going to be really hot.